Welcome, one and all. A very quick impromptu live. Got a couple of zero beers. We don't recommend drinking and dueling at the same time. It's a bit of a quick wander down to the Shedio. Here we go. Looking very pretty.
Oh, hello.
With some lovely little boxes. No one's on yet, but who cares? And we've got the lovely Louise busy working away.
What can I do for you?
Tell us what you're working on,
Come into my
Louise.
office.
But what a lovely, lovely view that we have. Apart from the wall needs painting there. Hello, two people.
Is that a beer?
That is a beer. A zero beer, obviously.
That's fine. Lovely, thank you.
Cheers.
Nice.
Yes, so let us quickly give you a tour round the Shedio. So it's like a
Won't take long.
so it's like a shed, but it's like a studio. So yes, so it's literally, and that's the outside, really nice. And in we go. I've got a bit of work to do on the old iPad there. And this is it. This is Louise's bench. We're just trialing out a new foldable, portable jeweler's bench. I will say who it's from. Yes, it's from Durston. Not available yet, but we're just playing around with it and trying it out. And this is Louise's bench. A little bit of a mess. Hello,
Nice.
Kathy. How are you? It's not too bad. Actually, this is a lot cleaner than my bench in work. As usual.
I think when you've got a small space, you have to be tidy, don't you? Yeah, you have to be tidy.
Yeah, you've got to be very economical with your tools as well.
Yeah.
And just have to make do with the small amount of tools that we can fit in.
The thing is with the Shedio, which I found out since moving everything in, is it's too bright in here to really solder effectively on a sunny day,
Yes.
because you just can't see the torch.
Yeah.
So I think I might, and it's hot, so I think I might have to get, I don't know, some sort of shutter maybe.
Or a roller
on this
blind.
window.
Yes.
Yeah, actually that'd be.
A nice idea.
That'd be
A
the
roller
easiest,
blind.
wouldn't it? Just to keep the sun out and off.
Yeah, off the area
and
that
off
you're
my-
soldering.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go adding another bench or another area.
Well, I haven't got room for a start, have I?
No.
So that's really not going to work. So the idea is down here is just coming down here for doing what you want to do, because in work very often it's just, well, 99% of the time it's dictated by whatever's coming in or whatever needs to be done, or for you and whatever people want to see, which is great because that's what we love to do. But this is more experimental and just
A bit of fun.
yeah.
No,
So
no time restraints, no pressure, no nothing.
no, so I'm working on a little present.
So Marilyn is asking, when is the portable bench going to be on the market? Matthew said it was going to be around July time.
It's July.
It's July now. Oh, yeah, okay. So I don't know exactly when at the moment, but it's a collapsible one. And I thought it would be quite wobbly, but it really is nice, sturdy. Yes,
I mean, you do
admittedly,
that to anything and it'll.
admittedly we're on
We're on decking, aren't we?
like decking within the summer house, but it is lovely and sturdy.
Yeah.
Louise's little pegboard. Obviously, we have the obligatory fire blanket, and there's a fire extinguisher down there as well. Obviously, being within a wooden shed. Fairy lights, but you don't have the fairy lights on yet, Louise.
I put them on?
Yes, please.
I don't think you can really see. It's not very.
It's not dark
It's
in
not
here
very good
yet.
for the environment to be looking at an already bright room, is it? That's
There you go.
So yeah, I don't.
Very
put them on
pretty.
if it's a nice day when I'm in here, but it does look nice.
And then that's my area there. I can just lie on that little sofa and watch Louise working away.
Fix all the things I do wrong. That's what the sofa's for. The doctor is in.
Claire's saying, are you both feeling better?
Oh God, yeah, Lo's better.
Yes, I was. Let's turn this round. So I was. Excuse the drawn out look. I was ill the previous week, but I was still positive last weekend, and then Louise came down with it, so she was really poorly last weekend. I was on the mend, but it wasn't fair to put that on her.
Well, I don't think I could have done it.
To go and do a workshop when she really was feeling so bad. So yes, we are very well now, thank you. Yeah, So yes, so yeah, this is the end of the garden. As you can see, it's rather nice.
It's a mess.
It is it is rather nice. We've got this gorgeous, amazing palm tree here as well. And yeah, it's okay. It was the summer house. It still is the summer house, but it's a great place that we can just come and sit and be quiet. And yeah, we're trying to obviously. Sorry, go
I
on.
was going to say I could pack all this up in about 10 minutes because I've got things in here which sometimes I need for work.
But what we got is this makeup trolley.
It's not big enough for my makeup, so
We'll do this, and it'll open up. Bingo, like that. So it has all your.
I keep them in here because I don't want them rusting or going manky.
So that's the top section, and then the next section down.
I don't think there's much in
That
here.
thing,
I think
that
it's
thing
all
comes
unpacked.
off. We've got a great little area there, and
I
also
can fit my micromotor then in the bottom.
the next layer comes off, and the next layer
it's like
then.
a magic trick.
It is, isn't it? And then the next layer then does that, nice and big, that you can put like perhaps like your bangle mandrels or things like that within the bottom, or as you say, your micromotor.
Because probably come the autumn, winter, I don't know how often I'll be down here, so I don't really want to be leaving all my tools and bits and pieces.
Yeah, it's a great thing, as you say, literally pack it all into
And the
there.
micromotor I tend to bring in the house anyway because it's not something you want to be leaving outside, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
But yeah, it's a great little
The
place.
most space, really, isn't it?
And then there's also a little heater down there. Come on this way. There's also a little heater down there. Should it get a little bit on the chilly side? Yeah, the fire extinguisher, fire blanket, nice and safe. And these windows open as well that we've got here to let some air in as well. And it's really nice. We really do like it. The makeup trolley is a genius idea. It is, Claire, isn't it? Yeah. And this is the great thing about it, is the fact that, you know, as Louise said, come the autumn, come the winter, you may not want to be out here and you don't want all your tools rusting. So it's a great thing. You can just put everything into that. And as it's on wheels, you can wheel it into the house.
Just bring it indoors, yeah, and then when you... It's just so easy as well because you can open this up and have most of your bits and pieces in here and here, and you can just work out of the box then, can't you, really?
Yes.
As long as you've got your flux, I suppose, and your bits and pieces on... I mean, they're fine, aren't they, to just leave, I guess.
Absolutely.
So everything else you can just take indoors.
Yes. Nice little summer rug. Not you. No, come on. We are rocking the Crocs, man. So those are Louise's Crocs for our holiday. I said how great Crocs are. Admittedly, got my socks on as well with them at the moment.
Crocs, can I?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So yeah, zero beer. So yes, we don't recommend drinking and dueling at the same time, do we?
No, absolutely not. It's probably not a good idea. Well, we're not here to judge, but yeah.
Sandria, electrical as in not quite sure what you mean. But yeah, electricity,
So
yeah.
Yeah, we've got power.
Yeah, we got power in here.
Power here, yeah.
Hence the little fairy lights. Yeah, and yeah, we use it quite often, don't we?
Can you recharge a Dremel? Can you get a rechargeable Dremel if you don't have power?
I'm sure you can, but it would run down quite quick, wouldn't it?
Mm.
The takeaway container. Oh yeah, we got plenty of them, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, sadly, shamefully.
So it's nice, and basically it's just laid out as a normal bench would be. But it is lovely, you know. You're looking out onto the lovely garden, the lovely archway. And when it gets too warm, then you just come out here. We put the hammock up then between the stand there, and we just simply lie in the hammock or sit down. But yeah, it's a great area.
It does get warm in here. That's the only drawback. But I suppose if I had a couple of blinds, it might keep it a little bit cooler.
Yes, I think so. So perhaps some
might be
roller
nice.
blinds.
Lots of spiders as well, but I don't care about spiders.
Yes, but
They don't worry me.
the only problem you've got to watch out, because it is like a decking within the main area of the summer house. You've got to be careful you don't drop anything, because it will go through.
My masterpiece. Remember my masterpiece? I don't know what it is now, but it was my first pear-shaped set, stone that I'd set, and
Yes.
it was I would like to say very good, but you really didn't see it because I put it on the table like there,
That's right, yeah.
and you literally picked it up and it slipped out of your hands, and of course it went straight in
It went
between
straight.
the decking, didn't it? It was gone.
So I ended up unscrewing the deck in and lifting up a couple of planks to get underneath.
I did say don't bother, it's not worth it, but yeah, I am glad you did.
Claire's very envious. It's wet and cold over in Kent, and
Oh no,
well, to be honest, this morning it was really miserable and it was pouring down with rain, wasn't it?
it's strange weather at the moment because it can be like that one minute and then the next minute it's like this.
Yeah, but the
And the
moment,
grey clouds are gone for a
the
minute,
moment
yeah,
we
so-
got blue sky, but over there it's looking a bit on the grey sky.
Yeah, so we haven't, well, we missed the Q&A last week, we missed the workshop last week, so we're a Q&A down, aren't we? So we just thought we'd pop on and, so what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the stone in place casting workshop.
So what are you going to be showing us then?
Oh, hang on a second. Stephen's saying, do you do much smelting reclamation of materials? Not really in here. This is just literally just a little play area. This is in our garden. But obviously within the workshop at work, yes, you do a lot of melting down. Reclamation of metals, materials, yes, we do melt down scrap. We do reuse scrap with the rolling mills and everything. Yeah, and it looks hot. You know, it's not too bad at the moment, is it? It's quite nice. It's not too hot at all.
Breeze, yeah.
Bit of a breeze. What did Billy say? I had my Crocs in the back of my pickup. They got so hot in the sun that they shrank.
Well, I'll have to be careful of mine then in the Shedio because it does get warm.
Yes. But no, it is lovely. It is nice here. It's just a time to sit down and relax. And to whilst Louise is busy working away, so I've got my little perch here, a nice little sofa I can lie down on there. I got a bit of work to do on the iPad now.
So what are we going to be doing then tomorrow?
Yeah, so stone in place casting is going to be, we're going to be telling you, let me turn this around so I can talk to people. So yeah, so let me just put you by there and I can sit down
I
here.
can't drink my beer.
You can't drink, no. So the idea is, yeah, we're going to be,
I was joking, you could put it there.
it's okay. So the idea is we're going to be telling you all about stone in place casting. We're going to be doing some Delft clay casting. We are going to be telling you what stones you can use, what stones you can't use. We're going to be carving. Oh, Louise is busy. We're going to be carving a little bit of wax. We are going to be showing you the new Page Tools tips that we've got for the Smith's little torch. Haven't really shown them yet. They're going to be brilliant for melting down because, as you know, with the Smith's little torch, the best sort of tip to use for that is the rosebud, but we've got these Page Tools tips. They are really good. I would personally use them for melting down. They're not really, they're too big and too strong for any small work, but the melting down would be absolutely brilliant. So we're going to be showing you those. Are going to be making 2 or 3 molds. We're going to be putting stones in place. What stones, I'm not going to tell you just yet. You're going to have to watch and find out. We're going to be using the Delft clay casting with the various different types of molds that we got. We're going to be making 2 or 3 molds, and we're going to be actually doing some stone in place casting live during the workshop. And then we're going to be very quickly sort of cutting off the sprue and quickly polishing up and showing you how to do that. So that is all tomorrow. That's coming at 2 p.m. British summer time, because at the moment now it is 20 to 4. But tomorrow at 2 p.m. We are going to be going live. Just sent out an email to all At The Bench members to say that if you have already registered, there is no need to re-register for tomorrow's workshop, because all the information and all the login details are the same for last week's. We had to cancel it. It is now tomorrow. So yes. So thank you, Steve. That's very kind. Wet in Manchester. Will a propane only torch do? Yes, it will, to a certain degree or a certain amount of silver. Tomorrow, because it's live, we really do need to make sure that the silver that we're using melts down quickly. We don't want to be waiting 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes for silver to melt down. If I get time now, I've got a little TikTok and something that I may put on Instagram showing you that we use some Page Tools tips, and we melted down about 10-15 grams of gold within the minute. That's from turning the torch on, putting the scrap into the crucible and pouring it into the ingot mold. We did that within 1 minute. The rosebud tip is pretty much the same, but the page tips are even better. Something Sandra's saying, she has the page tips. They said you need to have an adaptation to use the rosebud tip with a portable propane tank. The page tips come complete with all, I think we use the tip number 1, and that's the smallest. I'm going to be using them tomorrow with the Oxycon tomorrow, as opposed to the oxygen tanks that we've got. So that'll be interesting to see if that is going to work. And we're going to be using small little propane tanks, not the small little ones, but I think they're about the 8 kilogram ones. So we're going to be using that tomorrow. You're welcome, Stephen. No problems at all. So I think we've had 15 minutes, 59 people. Excellent. Thank you all for coming on.
Impromptu.
Yeah, it was very impromptu on a Sunday afternoon. So yeah, it's not really much of a working weekend. It's just, we had a lovely morning out. We went down to Cardiff, went into the Ivy, didn't we? We had, go away. We had breakfast in the Ivy, which is really nice. Did a little bit of shopping, bought a couple of shirts for our holidays, and yeah, had a Starbucks, didn't we, on the way back?
Naturally.
Yeah, really nice. Double points this weekend on Starbucks. Used up one of my rewards. Very nice. I do recommend the creme brulee with sugar thing, whatever it was.
It's straight to milk, isn't it?
Yeah, it was nice. It was lovely and sweet, I must admit. And then we had a hazelnut, what did I call it?
Brondy?
No, it wasn't a brondy. Brocky? I can't remember what it was. It was like a yeah, it's one of those sweet, yeah, hazelnut things. That's good. Very good. Okay, so tomorrow, join us 2 p.m, 1400 hours, British Summer Time, YouTube, for our stone cast in place workshop. Everybody should have had some information by now. Go and check it out. If you've registered already, don't have to re-register. If you want to register, follow the links to the workshop. If you're a paid at the Mensch member, you should have had a code already. Thank you, Julie. Yes, you're more than welcome, Julie. You can re-watch it and just see the lovely little studio. And it just goes to show that you really don't need much space. This is a brand new bench that's not released yet. This is a bench from Durston Tools that we're just sort of playing with and using and collapsing and putting it out. It's got one of these little imitation bench skins here. Nice thick peg. And it's just nice and simple. Really, what's it, about 3 foot wide?
Yeah, if that.
3 foot wide. Fits really nice into the little summer house we got here. Yeah, combine that with like a makeup travel case that you can put all your tools in as well. You can put that by the side of you. Louise has a little heater for when it gets cold. She's got a little pegboard, got the bunting up, got the fairy lights up. What's more? What more can you want? And a gorgeous view out to the house. Any last words, Louise?
I don't think so. Just don't miss the workshop tomorrow because it's going to be really good.
Yeah, it's all going to be live. Things could happen. I must make sure. That's your bottle top's falling off. I must make sure to take the batteries out of the smoke alarm this time. Just for the workshop, obviously.
Straight back in afterwards, yeah.
Yes, they're in at the moment, yes. We don't want that smoke alarm going off, do we?
No, not again.
So, it is going to be goodbye from us from the lovely little Shedio at the bottom of the garden, as you can see. Do you know what? We could be in Las Vegas, couldn't we? Look at that. Oh, blue sky, palm trees. Looking good. Look at the sunshine, man. Absolutely blooming gorgeous. Anyway, we're going to love you and leave you. We will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m, for our stone cast in place workshop. Please join us for that. And if you can't, not to worry. There's a Q&A the following week. And we are still editing the Argentium workshop as well with Marquis de Ward. That's going to be coming out in about 3 weeks' time. So keep an eye out for that. Yes, Kathy, thank you. We will enjoy the rest of our day. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend with whatever you're doing. Take it easy. keep safe, keep well. And Louise, did you want to say anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so everyone enjoy the rest for smoke alarm use for shower. Yes, that's quite a good idea. Someone just recommended, Dan has recommended a shower cap over the smoke alarm.
Yes, that's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
I mean, if I take the batteries out and have them right in front of me, I'll remember to put them back in. That's, of setting an alarm. That's the important thing if you're going to take your batteries out or anything like that, is make sure you've got some fail-safe way of...
Remembering to put them back in.
Yeah.
Yes. And yes.
Yeah, good idea.
Yes, thank you, Beth. Yeah, Louise has finally tested negative today. So, we're all good and well, finally.
Yeah.
But thank you for your concern. Thank you. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend, what's left of it. And we will see you for tomorrow's workshop at 2 p.m. Everyone, take care. And it's goodbye from the Shedio.